As Hamas was in the process of handing over 2 American hostages to the Red Cross, their family was still very much in the dark. They had heard rumors, which were only confirmed when they saw pictures on the news.
I've been glued to the TV for 2 weeks, hoping for any good news. Finally it came.
Judith and Natalie Renan were brought to an Israeli base for medical clearance. Once that's done, their family is hoping they'll be able to return to Chicago for Natalie's 18th birthday. A celebration her brother says will likely be muted.
There are still hostages, Israeli hostages, American hostages, hostages from all over the world, and we care just as deeply about those families as we do our own because we know the pain of what's happened.
Around 200 hostages were taken during the Hamas raid 2 weeks ago.
That peace is possible, and you know that already.
Vivian Silver, a peace activist from Winnipeg who would often bring sick Palestinian children to Israeli hospitals, and Toronto-raised Judy Weinstein are the only Canadians believed to be among the hostages. Their families, like so many others, remain desperate for information. The Wenkerts from Israel, for one, only learned of 22-year-old Omer's abduction when Hamas released this chilling video. Since then, nothing. And while the release of the first 2 hostages has given them hope for their son's release, they're still as confused as they are desperate.
The war is only going to stop when all the kidnaps are coming home.
Former NBC Middle East correspondent Martin Fletcher is related to the 2 released Americans through his wife. He's reported extensively on Hamas and worries the remaining hostages will be used as human shields. But adds Hamas has a history of agreeing to prisoner swaps.
One thing I'm pretty sure of is in this area of the world, nobody does something for nothing.
And the hostages are Hamas's last and best bargaining chip. Mike Drolet, Global News.